Hi guys, it's Evie. So I made probably a mistake, probably not. When I get hungry, I start experimenting with things in the kitchen. And I saw that there was oatmeal, and I had Gfuel, and I saw that I only had 3 K-cups left. So in order to do a mashup of that, I sat there, mixed vanilla syrup and strawberry shortcake Gfuel in oatmeal. This is original oatmeal, it's not pre-sweetened. And then what I did is I made a successful, because when I tried this with hot chocolate for my Choco Monkey latte, it did not work at all. Because powders don't mix with my frother. But I put it in a jar and shook it up and made some strawberry shortcake flavored milk, put some vanilla syrup, made a froth, mixed some coconut syrup and some vanilla syrup in the actual coffee so you taste more of the icing. This video is basically me tasting my experiment and see if I like it. If I like it, then this is actually going to be an official recipe. And it will be a recipe I will teach you guys how to make. Because it's not a certain flavor mix. It's an actual thing that if I do end up liking any of these, you'll be able to make it at home. And I'm going to write down the recipe because I have it all memorized in my head. I'm going to write down the recipe whenever I do so. But I'm going to say it now, just in case I like it. I put 1 ounce vanilla syrup in the oatmeal. Turned around and put 1.5 scoops in the oatmeal. And then for the latte, I put 1 ounce coconut, 1 ounce vanilla. And then I put 1 scoop. Don't put it in the frother. Grab a mason jar. Put enough for a latte. I'll try this here in a second. Enough milk for a latte, which is about 4 to 5 ounces for a latte. Hold on. We have a recipe thingy somewhere. I think they threw it away. Oh no. That would have been plenty of the help. Oh dear, that about fell off and broke. Yeah, I'm not seeing the latte stuff anymore, but it was about 4 to 5 ounces, I want to say. And after all that, you'll sit there and put, for every 4 to 5 ounces, it would be half a scoop of strawberry shortcake. You shake it in a mason jar, and then you got strawberry shortcake froth. It does not froth that well. What it basically is just heavy cream, and that's what flavors your coffee, aside from all the syrups. If I don't like the coffee, I'm going to pour it out. If I don't like the oatmeal, I'm probably going to dump it in the trash. I don't have the money to buy new strawberry shortcake flavor. I'm low on strawberry shortcake, so this is probably the only time I'm experimenting it. Anytime you guys want me experimenting with a flavor, I have, and I will sit there, type in the description what all flavors I have. I will do so. I'm not gonna sit there, hold that back. Because I'm very experimentative. I guess that's the sciencey part of me. I love experimenting. Anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and try these concoctions I made, shall we? With the oatmeal, it does taste like I put too much powder. I feel like it would have potential if I put half a scoop or just 1 scoop, because like I said, this had 1.5 scoops. Not the Gfuel scoops either, an actual measuring cup. So I feel like if I were to sit there and put... It's good, but it's got a bittery aftertaste because of how much powder I put in it. But if I were to put less powder in it, it might actually taste a whole lot better. It's one of those you either hate it or you don't kind of things. Now for the latte, I'm kind of questioning this. Because anytime I put powder and froth, it just gets all chunky. But this one doesn't seem to be doing that. Now that is good. The froth isn't okay, so the froth isn't fully froth anymore because I let it sit for about 10 minutes because I can't have steaming hot coffee. It burns my tongue. This is getting dumped out because there's a bitter taste. This one you taste bitter, but it's like the coffee bitter. It's not the what you get whenever you mix too much Gfuel in a drink. Even though if you mix it actually in water or milk like it's supposed to be mixed in, then instead of it sitting there and tasting bitter, it's gonna just be overpowdered. Which is why people are like, oh, I don't like Gfuel because there's too much powder. There's actually, the powder consistency is what you put in it, which is what I like about Gfuel. If I want extra flavoring, I could put extra powder. If I don't want flavoring, I just keep it water. If I want it a little watered down, which is disgusting, but if I want it just a little bit of flavor, then I just put a little bit of powder. You're not designated to put a full scoop. If you put more than one scoop, like about 2 or 3 scoops for a 16-ounce shaker, it's going to be bitter. It's going to taste like powder because it all cannot mix. Powders turn liquids into syrups because sugar is considered a crystallized powder. And if you guys don't believe me, that's why powdered sugar exists, because it's a crystallized powder. Same with salt. It will make it into a syrup. So Gfuel will make if you put too much liquid, and I will actually do an experiment on this next time I'm able to afford Gfuel. It will not make it into a syrup because it will not make it translucent because it's not crystalline as much as sugar is, but it will make it into like a glue kind of paste, because what Gfuel's consistency is, it's like a flour but isn't flour. It's still pretty good. I'm not trying to insult Gfuel. Protein shakes in general, which Gfuel is not a protein shake, but it's based off a protein powder. It's an energy supplement that doubles as a protein powder. Because it comes from the same company that made 24 karat gold protein shakes, which I have yet to try yet. That consistency, imagine that, like with a little bit of water. Think of what cornstarch and water make. Think of what flour and water make. They make like a paste. You could glue with it. That's why I'm thinking about doing tons of experiments when I could actually afford buying Gfuel again. And that is making things like gluing artwork, making scented artwork, stuff like that. I have seen people make paint out of it, but no one's ever made oatmeal. People's made cookies. People's made brownies. The last oatmeal I had, I didn't have on video, and it was disgusting anyway. It was My Flavor Mix, which is Evie's Rare Candy, mixed with oatmeal, which the cinnamon in it tasted good, but the lingonberry had a little bit bittery taste, just like it would with eggnog. Strawberry shortcake, I've not really tried it with eggnog, but I will try so with eggnog. But if you guys have any ideas you guys want me to do, say so down below with the flavor and what you want me making out of it. As far as this, I like the latte. This is a 2 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not great either. The latte is awesome. I'm not really a fan of coffee's bitter taste, but it's got that taste for those who like coffee. But it's also got the strawberry shortcake, as well as the coconut, as well as the vanilla. You can barely taste the coconut. What the coconut is in there is it's to make the vanilla stand out. Because that's what coconut is, a flavor that does. You mix it with something, it makes its opposition flavor stand more out. I'm not saying coconut is subtle, because it's very far from subtle. You know it's there. If you were to sit there and drink something that's coconut flavored, you would know it's there. But it also makes flavors such as vanilla, caramel. It makes those kinds of flavors stand further out. So that's the only reason the coconut was mixed in. But I like the latte. Not really a fan of the oatmeal. Probably just going to dump this out and go get me regular oatmeal. Anyway, that does it for this video. I got a stream I got to clock back into. I got some Fortnite I'm going to be playing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, remember to like and subscribe, because I'll try my best to do new videos every single day. If I do not, there is a reason why. This one was just a little experiment with strawberry shortcake Gfuel. Shockingly, because I hate anything artificially flavored like strawberries or bananas. But it tastes really good. The latte does. This, on the other hand, was a 2 out of 10. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, remember to like and subscribe, because I will try my best to do new videos every single day. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, this is Evie, signing off.